We're live, man. Let's go.
All right, I didn't get the notification, but hey, what's going on, everybody? It's yours truly, Coach D. Will, aka Mr. Next Man Up, man. I am super excited. I'm super excited about tonight's 10K giveaway to close out this evening. Guys, if you have not done so, grab a pen and a piece of paper and get ready to take some notes. But not only am I going to do this myself, but I have a gentleman who I have a ton of respect for. A absolute ton of respect for that's going to come on and co-pilot with me tonight. And man, when I tell you this guy is cash flowing like crazy, he's sharing income like crazy. I'm going to let him introduce himself once he comes on. But right now, go ahead and get your watch party started. And do me a favor. Put in the comment section and let me know where you guys are checking in from. I want to see how far this video was reaching. I'm going to go ahead and get my watch party started right now as well.
All right, let's see. I see some people that are checking in.
Yes, sir.
We got Marietta, Georgia in the house. El Paso, Texas. Man, hope everyone's safe out there. I know that there's some crazy weather going on. We got New Mexico in the house. New York City, Atlanta, Georgia, Miami, Florida. Man, we are all over the map. Give me a few seconds. I'm going to get my watch party started here.
Absolutely.
So that I can make sure that my friends and my Facebook followers know exactly what we have going on. Let's see, what do I want to title this? 10K giveaway.
I like that, man. I like that.
Cash flow expansion. How about that? How does that sound for you?
Hey, man, I love it. I absolutely love it.
I am so excited about tonight and the information that we're getting ready to share. Like my man Don said, y'all make sure you get those pens and pads and that paper out. Get ready to take yourself some notes because we have some great information that we will be sharing with you guys tonight.
Bert, I got my watch party started, man. I'm ready to have some fun tonight. We got El Paso, Texas, Marietta, Georgia, North Carolina, Connecticut. We got Snellville. We got Milwaukee. Hey, Bert, it look like we across east or west coast, man, and down south in the middle.
Exactly, we popping.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely checking in. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and get started tonight. Let's talk cash flow expansion, and let's talk income increase. I am Don Wilson out of Chicago, Illinois, and I got my amazing co-pilot, Mr. Bert Sims. Bert, let them know where you're from, man.
Man, I am out of McDonough, Georgia, about 45 miles south of Atlanta. So great to be on this this presentation with you guys tonight.
Absolutely. And so what we're going to go ahead and kick this off with tonight is we're going to talk about the fastest growing business in this industry, right? See, right now we're in a pandemic. We're in a global pandemic and so many people are losing, but we're really going to show you guys how the extra digit movement is not losing and how we are literally winning when other people are being laid off. We're literally winning. We're literally getting daily pay and daily guarantee right now when people are being laid off. Unemployment is through the roof. People's credit scores is in the basement. But myself, my team, this organization, and most importantly, this amazing company, Making Wealth Real Financial, guys, we are winning. And so, Bert, we have 4 challenges, believe it or not, that stop so many people from landing on their goal, right? So we look at the 4 challenges. We got taxes are up and they're through the roof. A lot of people, Bert, got the stimulus check back in April and May. Late March, early April, sometime in May. And what a lot of people got excited about was they felt like the government was being very generous to them, giving them a $1,200 stimulus. But what people don't realize is that $1,200, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that actually came from the backs of the taxpayers. So it wasn't like the government just woke up one morning and said, well, with everything that's going on, we're going to go ahead and give out a $1,200 stimulus. No, Americans actually paid for that stimulus check with their taxes. And believe it or not, they're going to pay those funds back in the form of higher taxes. And so, Bert, let's talk about a couple of things that was affected by these 4 challenges, right? So we'll piggyback off of each other. So I'm going to say the NFL was affected by what's going on with the pandemic. What you got?
Major League Baseball.
I got the Olympics.
NFL.
The NCAA tournament.
I cannot believe that they canceled the NCAA tournament. On top of that, you got Vegas was shut down.
Right. And so what we mean by that, ladies and gentlemen, is inflation is going to go up, right? The cost of goods and services is going to go up due to this pandemic. Taxes are going to rise due to this pandemic. And then what Bert and I just talked about was the fourth challenge, which was big business and people's 401ks. See, people's 401ks was drastically affected by everything that happened with the coronavirus. I personally know people that lost $50,000 and $60,000 in their 401k. I was fortunate enough to move my money right before the pandemic hit. And so when Bert and myself talk about all of these businesses, all of these multi-billion-dollar businesses that was affected by everything that happened with the pandemic, everybody, guys, is not losing. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody is not losing, right? So when we think about this, Purell, they're not losing. Zoom's not losing. We're talking to you guys. Bert's in the comfort of his own home. I am in the comfort of my own home, and we're using the Zoom app. The people that make the mask, Bert, they're not losing. I actually bought this mask in Cabo. People not losing. Instacart is not losing. Uber Eats, Amazon, those companies are not losing. Bert, give me the one company on this screen that you and I really love the most that's not losing right now.
That's going to be MWR Financial. And with MWR Financial, just like Don said, we have all of these other companies that are providing solutions. And what MWR Financial is doing right now is we are providing solutions as well. There's three main solutions that MWR Financial is providing. Number one is going to be your home-based business. Right now during this pandemic, where is everybody at? Everybody is at home. And the great thing about having a home-based business and what MWR Financial can provide, it provides safety for you and your family. Number two, virtual solutions. Don mentioned it. We're taking advantage of Zoom. I mean, if you think about the social media platforms, you have your Facebook, you have your Instagram, you have your Twitters. They leverage us all the time. How about we flip that script and we start to leverage them? We start to take advantage of them and we use them to stream live. Right now, we have a couple of hundred people that are watching this video. Right. By the end of the night, we'll probably be at a couple of thousand. By this time tomorrow, we can see 10, 15, 20,000 people that have watched this video. Video is the gift that keeps on giving. And last but definitely not least, what they provide for us is they provide a team of experts. And with MWR Financial, we like to say it's a done for you business, not a do-it-yourself business.
Absolutely. And so what I want you guys to put in the comment section for me is put, all we do is expose. See, ladies and gentlemen, all we ask you to do is just expose this information because, like we said, not everybody is losing. So put, all I do is expose, right? And what we mean by all you do is expose, we just ask you to honestly share this information with everybody that you know and love. Right? Like I tell my team and my friends and my family all the time, you can't tell me that you love me. If you see me struggling and you have a solution to whatever it is my problem is and you don't share it with me, to me, you don't really love me. So all I ask you to do is just expose this information to every single person that you know, love, and care about so that they can now start to win as well. And what we mean by that is we just ask you to share this Facebook, share the YouTube channel, share our business model. And then the extra digit movement, people like myself, people like my co-host Bert, people like our mentor, Mr. Brian B., Miss Cashflow Christie, all of the leaders in the extra digit movement, we're going to go ahead and handle the education for you. See, I know a lot of people are like, well, wait a minute. I'm new. I don't know how to get in the front of a camera and talk like you, Don. Or I don't know how to break this down like you, Bert. So I don't want to get in there and then kind of look crazy. That's why we ask you to just expose it. People like Bert, myself, our team will go ahead and handle the education, and then Making Wealth Real Financial will handle the execution. So we got 4 pillars: Money Max, Wealth Max, Credit Max, and Equity Max, which is going to be our 4 pillars. And the one thing Bert said is we have a team of experts. See, right now the NBA playoffs is going on. LeBron James is still playing at an all-time high in year 17. And why? Because he has a team of experts that helps him nutrition-wise, that helps him in the gym, that helps him keep his body in tip-top shape. So every wealthy person that I know, and I'm pretty sure every wealthy person that Bert knows, they all have a team of experts. And ladies and gentlemen, you get the exact same thing for a one-time fee of $228 once, and then $119, which equals out to about $4 a day. And again, that's Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, and then Wealth Max. Hey, Bert, people think for the type of information that we're going to talk about, people may think they need $250,000 up to $1 million, probably $2 million to get started, right? To franchise a McDonald's and their four core pillars, people need about $250,000, right? I just got back from Cabo. I was in the south of Mexico, and believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, they had McDonald's down in Cabo. Now they had the Big Mac, and instead of fries, you got a side of refried beans. But McDonald's is everywhere you go, ladies and gentlemen. And they have over 1 billion served because they focused on 4 core principles: burgers, fries, shakes, and apple pies. And that's exactly what we focus on here with MWR Financial. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and show you guys some of the best parts about this actual business model, okay? And believe it or not, when we talk about Money Max, we help people increase their take-home pay. But Bert, talk to me about Credit Max, man. You have an amazing credit testimony. Talk to me about Credit Max.
Absolutely, for sure. So with Credit Max, one of the 4 pillars, as Don mentioned, there's 4 pillars. There's Money Max, which is our tax reduction strategy. Basically, we have enroll agents. So you have your tax preparers, you have your accountants, you have your CPAs, and then all the way up here, you have your enroll agents. They're basically certified by the IRS to help you with your tax problems. So tax strategies, reducing your taxes. Credit Max. With Credit Max, we have experts that work on your behalf to get your credit score up. Now, here's the great thing about it. All you have to do is download your credit reports, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, upload them into the portal that is provided by MWR Financial, and that is it. They go off to the races to work on your behalf. You're not sending any letters. You're not licking any stamps. You're not doing any of that. All of that is going to be handled by experts that have been fixing and repairing people's credit for over 25 years. The experts are doing it all for us, Don.
Hey, Bert, now you said something that's honestly, that's alarming. Like $119 a month, $4 a day, right?
Yep.
And you get experts that improve your credit. Like, think about how much money you're going to save in interest alone when your credit starts to go up. You're able to go back to the banks and negotiate. I know my car insurance premium changed by $250, and my credit score only improved by 40 points. So when you think about the things that's going to change financially for you because of having these experts, and again, they do everything for you. Right now, we're in a pandemic. The creditors are changing their PO boxes and saying that the postal services is not delivering the letters to them and everything else. MWR Financial said, we got a solution to all of that. We're going to make sure you guys get these letters and start working on behalf of our business partners. And again, it's $4 a day. Somebody put that in the comment section for me. $4 a day. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to take us over to our next pillar, okay? Our next pillar, believe it or not, is going to be our Money Max. See, when I use the Money Max system myself, I brought in an instant pay increase between my wife and myself. The very next month, we brought in $960 into our house. Now, here's one of our business partners who was paying over $1,100 in taxes. And the experts, the enrolled agents that Bert just talked about, helped him minimize his taxable income down to $300 some odd. So he brought back a little bit more than $800 back into his household. So the question that I have for you guys is, how much money are you leaving on the table? That's like the $1 million question, Bert. Like, how much money are people really leaving on the table, man?
Yeah, the experts say that with a home-based business, having a business versus not having that home-based business, if you don't have that home-based business, is as if you're taking a nice, crisp $20 bill and throwing it out the window every single day. The average home-based business allows you to save about $600 per month cash flow back into your household.
Wow.
That's $600, man. I can do a lot with 600. Hey, my wife can too.
Absolutely. And Bert, believe it or not, they say the average couple, if they had an extra $500 to $600 coming into the house, that'll save a lot of marriages, man.
Yeah.
Like that'll save a lot of marriages. So a lot of people complain that they don't make enough in this country to survive, and that's absolutely not true. People make enough, they just give it away. So MWR Financial is helping you get it back. Like, bring it back into your household. It's your money. So you should be able to use it and spend it however it is that you want to use it and spend it. Back before social distancing and the quarantine and everything else, I used to tell people when I would talk to prospects, I say, is the government getting up in the morning for you? Are they ironing your clothes? Did they make your lunch? Are they sitting in rush hour traffic? Are they talking to rude customers? Are they driving back home for you? Do they have the shower hot and ready when you get home? Is the plate of food ready at the end of the night? Are they tucking you in? And the answer was emphatically no to every last one of those questions. So if Uncle Sam is not doing any of those things for you, why do they get paid first when you did all the hard work? I'll never understand that. But thank God for MWR Financial, man, because they done totally changed the script and flipped the game upside down on his head. And then we see with credit scores, like Bert said, all we ask you to do is just upload your credit reports to the actual portal, and then they will go ahead and they will get started on your behalf. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else literally is done for you. I don't know what else we can do for you. Think about this. Some of our business partners, somebody like my sister here on the screen, her creditors, believe it or not, had her in debt scheduled to 2,103. Like Bert, 2103. She's 40 now. It's 2020, and she was scheduled to pay more than $500,000 in interest. Something tells me, Bert, by the time 2103 rolled around, I don't think her credit card and her Visa and everything else was the most important thing on her mind at that point in time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Miss Charlotte here isn't going to be worried about paying Visa. She's not going to be worried about paying student loans. She's not going to be worried about paying a mortgage. But this is our Equity Max pillar. Mm-hmm. So we talked about Credit Max. We talked about Money Max. Equity Max is your debt free. So we basically have software that you go in, you put in all of your loans. So mortgages, student loans, to Don's point, credit cards, car loans. You put in their interest rates, your payment. Your creditors have a plan for you. And to his point, they want you in debt forever. The longer you're in debt, the more interest that they're making off of you. Well, with our program, we actually put you on a better plan. So if you look at Charlotte's plan here, 111 years to get out of debt. With our program, with the MWR program, 2.5 years, she would be debt free. And Don, can you tell them about some of the other benefits in the sense of the millionaire date and all of those great kind of things that come with Equity Max?
Yeah, of course. So with the exact same money, like you said, Charlotte's going to pay off her debt. My friend, my business partner, my good brother right there, Mr. Trevor Martin. So they'll then show you, once you pay off all of your money, they'll then lay out your millionaire date plan. So for somebody like Trevor Martin, they showed him exactly when he was going to be a millionaire. See, listen, ladies and gentlemen, a goal without a dream is just a wish. So MWR Financial and the experts within Equity Max is going to show you exactly how to become a cash millionaire. Listen to this. How to become a cash millionaire with the same money that you already make. Like Trevor don't have to make another dime, but with what he has right now, he knows exactly when his millionaire date is going to be. And that's just such an amazing feeling. But most importantly, it's amazing because it actually gives you something to strive for and something to shoot for. If I woke up every day and knew I'm going to be a millionaire December 25th of 2021, every single day, I'm checking off another date on the calendar. But more importantly, I'm helping somebody else because I want other people to feel the feeling that I have as well. And that's just some of the amazing benefits of Equity Max and what the experts here at MWR Financial actually provides for you, should I say. We just provide solutions to every single problem that everybody has. And then it's going to take us over to our final pillar, which is going to be our Wealth Max pillar. Now, see, Bert and I talked about Money Max. Schedule a consult. We talked about Money Max, where we got text chat box where you can chat with the experts and they'll walk you through step by step. We talked about Credit Max, where you can pull your credit scores, pull your credit reports, have those uploaded. If you get stuck anywhere, you can text chat. We got agents and representatives waiting to help you. Then we talked about Equity Max, the exact same thing, where we have enrolled agents standing by waiting to text chat with you back and forth to make sure they get everything done for you. But last and certainly not least is going to be our Wealth Max. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with Wealth Max, it's our business partners, Cal Choice Financial. Now, you have to schedule an actual consultation with Wealth Max, but these are some bad brothers, man. Like, they literally help you in the sense of a private reserve as well as land banking. And what a lot of people don't know is to participate in a private reserve or land banking, you traditionally have to have a net worth of at least $250,000, not including your house. And for $4 a day, you get the same benefits that millionaires and multimillionaires have access to because you are a business partner here at MWR Financial. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a can't miss program. Bert, let's talk about the private reserve account. What's your favorite part about a private reserve account?
Here's the great thing about a private reserve account is you become your own bank, one. And then number two, there is a no loss prevention. So Don mentioned earlier, 401ks. I happen to have one and I saw that thing just tank. I mean, when I say a tank, it went straight down. But with a private reserve account, what it is, you become your own bank. And in becoming your own bank, as your account grows, you can borrow against it. But here's the great thing about borrowing against it. Let's say I have $100,000 in my private reserve account. I decide that I'm going to go out and buy myself a fancy car. Let's say $30,000. I pull $30,000 from the account. I go and pay cash for the car. Do you know that my private reserve account still grows as if there was $100,000 in that account? Not only that, but now instead of paying back the bank, since I'm the bank, I'm paying myself back. Absolutely amazing. When the market goes up, your PRA goes up. When the market goes down, your PRA stays flat. When I first heard about this, I was like, there's absolutely no way that this is possible, that this is real. And then I realized, well, I wasn't wealthy enough to be included in these conversations. But now that we are a part of MWR Financial and it's 10,000 plus members, we have access to these vehicles that we never had access to before because of MWR Financial. And then the next thing is what's called land banking. Now, there's a guy that's on this call that I heard not only has a PRA, but also knows a little bit about land banking. How about you talk to them about land banking, Mr. Land Banker?
Hey, absolutely. So here's the deal. One thing that I want you guys to understand is God is not making any more land. We have to make do with what is down here on earth. And so myself, my wife, we were very fortunate enough to be in a position where we're able to purchase some land in what's called the path of growth. See, a lot of people know Silicon Valley, but they don't know what it was called before it became Silicon Valley a few years back. We are now in Silicon Valley 2.0, which is now called Antelope Valley, the green energy efficient valley, right? And so when you talk about people like Warren Buffett investing $2 billion into this land and having a rail system that's going to go from LA to Vegas, and having a highway, one of the first highways built in more than 25 years, the Olympics will be there in 2028. NASA and the armed forces creating more than 6,000 jobs. Like, to me, it was a no-brainer once I got with Cal Choice Financial, and we set up our consultation. It was like a no-brainer because I kind of stuck my chest out and said, man, I'm investing with Warren Buffett. Like, not a lot of people can say that, Bert. And to be able to do it, man, for $4 a day, and to take money from what would have been a huge loss in the market back in March, before the pandemic, and to be able to put it somewhere where it's going to grow, man, it's one of the best choices and one of the best feelings in the world. This $119, Bert, when I sit back and think about it, like I thought about this last week when I was in Cabo. I said, man, I would have paid $10,000 for this, Bert. Seriously. But everything that you get, everything that we talked about, the group of experts, $119 a month, that's $4 a day. Like, the return on investment is astronomical. And so here's what we've talked about so far. We've talked about cash flow expansion. Now we're going to get to the money, and we're going to let you guys get out of here because the hour is starting to become well spent. But look, guys, we got your taxes down, debt down, stress down, credit scores up, income up, investments up, cash flow up. And the most important thing that's up is your abundance. See, when your abundance is up, you're able to give more, you're able to live. And that's when people literally start living in life and they stop just existing. Now, guys, we get paid 10 different ways. So of everything that we talked about, we didn't even talk about how we get paid. We get paid 10 different ways, Bert. We only going to talk through about 4 of them because we don't have enough time to go through all 10 different ways. But Bert, in 30 days, if you expose 3 people to this business and they like what they see, they want to take full advantage of the experts and credit scores being up and bill shredder and wealth, land banking and private reserves and instant pay raises. What happens if 3 people join your organization and they all become qualified financial directors?
Yeah. So if within a 30-day time period, you introduce this and basically what Don says, they like it, they love it, they can't live without it. If 3 people decide that they want to get into business as well, you get a $150 bonus. If once again, you help those 3 people, expose other people to it, and 3 people for them decide that, hey, I want to get in business for myself. There's a pandemic going on. I want to be safe. I want to increase or expand my cash flow. I want to increase my income. If that happens within your first 60 days of being in business, there's a $450 momentum bonus. And if you can repeat that again within 90 days, there's a $900 bonus. So in the first 90 days, you could potentially make $1,500 in the momentum bonus. And once again, this is one of the 10 ways that we get paid. And we like to say, hey, success loves speed. So you come in, you hit the ground running, and within 90 days, in one of 10 ways, you can make $1,500.
Now, you know what people are going to say. I knew it. I knew it was one of them things. I knew it was one of them things where you got to bring all these people in. Absolutely not, ladies and gentlemen. That's just if you choose to expose. Why not take advantage of the experts? Why not take advantage of Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, and Wealth Max? But why not try to help a community? Why not do your part to carve out and help as many people as you possibly can minimize this unemployment rate that is at an all-time high with everything that's happened with this pandemic? Why not do it from the comfort of your home? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it. Hey, Bert, let's talk about another way we get paid. Man, I love talking about money.
How about the sponsor bonus? Let's talk about the sponsor bonus.
Let's talk about sponsor bonus, man.
So we talked about the momentum bonus. And so the sponsor bonus is another way that you get paid. So just with those same 3 people that you introduced with the momentum bonus, for every person that you introduce to the business and they decide that, hey, I want to get started in business, I want my own home-based business, you get $50. So if you see here right on the right-hand side, this is our business partner's check, and you can see $50 for Robert, who decided that he wanted to start his own home-based business. $50 for Samuel, who decided he wanted to start. $50 for Christina, and that's on top of that momentum bonus. And here's the deal, Don made mention of it. Oh, it's one of those things you have to get people in. You don't have to get people in. You are starting a home-based business. Now, Don he's thrown it out a couple of times. He said Cabo. He didn't go to Cabo on vacation. He went to Cabo on a business trips. And can you tell them how being a home-based business and the type of business that we offer, how you get all of these incentives or deductions, things that we would typically have as just a bill, they now become expenses for our business. Tell them about your wonderful trip, your business trip to Cabo.
Absolutely. So I took a couple business partners and we jetted down to Cabo to kind of game plan what we're going to do the rest of this year to take full advantage of this 10K giveaway, and then to introduce this business to some other people as well. And so because we were on vacation, but we were talking about business, that now becomes a tax write-off, right? See, ladies and gentlemen, what you guys have to understand is there are certain rules that's set up for business owners to take full advantage of. And we just decided to jump in and expose people and take full advantage ourselves of a different set of rules because we're now business owners. We're home-based business owners. And so now, hey, I was on the webinars and the lives and everything else that we had going on kind of in my downtime while I was on vacation. So it was vacation, but I still conducted some business as well. And so now my trip comes off of my taxable income. Listen,
come on, you can't beat that. Come on, Donna. You can't beat that.
You really can't, man. You can't beat it with a stick. And then our leadership expansion bonuses, right? So we have different ranks in different areas. So every individual that you bring into the organization that you expose this information to and they like it, you rank up to different positions: executive director, senior director, area, district, regional, and then national. And these are coded bonuses that you get on top of the upfront quick start bonuses for individuals joining your organization. Check matching bonuses, 25% of every individual. So if I sponsor Bert, I want to see Bert become successful. Bert starts and he gets the $1,000 a day $1,000 a month presidential bonus. Well, I would get 25% of it, so I would then get a $250 presidential bonus because of what Bert did. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, we just talked about 4 out of 10 ways that we get paid. We got a couple more that we're going to run through, right? Then we got the luxury car bonus and the mortgage bonus. Now, these all come from the same points of every individual that you helped. And they range anywhere from $500 a month up to $3,000 a month. Now, Bert, on the 10th, when the luxury car bonus deposits onto your e-wallet, do you have to go and get a car, man?
You don't have to get a car at all. You can use that money for whatever you want. In the comments, he just mentioned the 10th. The 10th is when all of these different bonuses hit your e-wallet. In the comments, let's type, we love
the 10th.
The 10th. The 10th of every month. Hey, I am super excited. My wife is super excited. Heck, even my kids are super excited now because they know about the 10th as well. It's time to get some V-Bucks, Daddy. It's time to get some V-Bucks. That's what happens in my household. But with the luxury car bonus, there's 3 tiers. There's $500 a month. Tier 2 is $1,250 a month. And then tier 3 is $3,000 per month. And once again, you don't have to go out and get that pink Cadillac. You don't have to go out and get that Rolls Royce. If you want to, you can do it. Here are a couple of our business partners, Don, if you want to go through, that are getting the car bonus.
Yeah, absolutely. Darius Vicker, Travis, Anthony Moore, all $500 a month. And like Bert said, they don't have to go out and buy a new car. We got Sean, we got LaToya, we got Miss Yaz Anderson. Again, $500 a month. Then we got the man himself, Mr. Junior Space from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, $500 a month. And he does not have to go and put that on a pink Cadillac or a white Mercedes or a black BMW. It's his money to use it however he chooses to. But then, ladies and gentlemen, it goes up from $500 to $1,250. Now, Bert, you know this beautiful young lady.
Yeah, I get it a lot of times that they say we kind of look alike. If you cut off my beard and mustache and put some hair on me, we kind of look alike. But that's my sister, half of the millionaire siblings, and
Yes,
she
sir.
is at $1,250 a month. And we were talking earlier today, and she just talks about and raves about how she loves the tent. Here are a couple other business partners.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mr. Charles Ivory. Charles Ivory is at level 3, and he decided that he was going to go and get himself a car. Not technically a car, but he got himself a truck, a 2020 GMC, fully loaded, leather, everything. I actually think it may have hydraulics in it. I'm not sure. But he said, hey, they're giving me $3,000 a month. Not only can I pay for my car, I can pay for insurance, I can pay for gas, and he still has money left over from the $3,000 per month that he is earning in his luxury car bonus. Where can you find this kind of pay anywhere else, man?
Nowhere. Literally, man, nowhere. $3,000 a month. That is gonna pay people's car bonuses and people's mortgage bonuses on top of it. Cashflow Christie. I mean, what can we say about Christie at this point that hasn't already been said?
Very first female regional, very first female $1 million ring earner. Come on. Everybody loves Christie.
She's nothing short of amazing. Like, Christie is literally nothing short of amazing. And it's all because of MWR Financial. And Bert, you want to know something that's crazy about this, the opportunity and where we're at right now?
Go for it.
We haven't even been over here a whole year. Christie's done this. She's done this in about 8-9 short months.
That is amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's, 5 figures monthly, 14. I'm crazy. In 8 months, $14,000 a month. I mean, she's at the level with the millionaire. And I think I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'm so excited. I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'm going to let you move on and let's hit the presidential bonus.
Absolutely. So again, ladies and gentlemen, with all of those same points that got you the check matching, that got you the car bonus, that got you all of the other bonuses, you also get a presidential bonus. And a minimum is $500 a month, and the largest presidential bonus is $100,000 a month. Some like a lot of people are gonna hit this, Bert, and that's $1.2 million a year just for helping people get their finances together. Like, every time I think about these numbers and I think about, a daily guarantee, and I think about daily pay, and I think about presidential bonuses and car bonuses and all of these things, like, the money part is great, but the self-fulfillingness of it, of knowing that people's lives were impacted and changed, credit scores was up, debt was down, and cash flow was up, land banking was purchased, and on top of it, we getting all these bonuses. Man, stop, man.
I mean, look at this presidential bonus now. And you mentioned $100,000. Now, what if you shoot for $100,000, but you fall a little short?
Yeah.
What about $10,000 a month? Would you be happy with $10,000 a month? $15,000 a month? I
don't know anybody on here that would say no to that.
Exactly. And here are a few of our business partners. $500 a month. We have Mr. Larry Murray Jr. Leading that youngster. At one point, I used to be one of them, but I'm about 40 years old, so I'm not quite there anymore. But Cortez, Brandon, Miss Judith Ivory, Miss Shayna Rollins, $1,000 a month, on her way to $2,500 a month.
Up line.
Here we go, Mr. Charles Ivory. We saw Miss Judith Ivory at $500. She says she's running and chasing her husband down. He's at $2,500 a month. And then there's Miss Cashflow Christie. She's at $2,500 a month. And once again, this is one of 10 different ways that we are getting paid. You can't beat that, man.
Absolutely, guys. And so our female $1 million ring earners, we got Miss Shayna Rollins and we have Miss Cashflow Christie. Now, as we get ready to wrap this up, here's something that I want you guys to really think about. To earn a $1 million ring $1 million ring earner, you would have to have $1 million in the bank, Bert, and you would have to earn 8% on your money to make what these ladies make as a minimum each month. Right? That's 8,250. And I heard you say Christy was somewhere north of 14,000. So she's like superseded the 8,250 a month. And these are, again, extra digit are the first two female $1 million ring earners. Two of the most deserving women I know and love and respect, because they both have hearts of gold, man. They have a passion for teaching. They really care about people. And I couldn't be happier for them as trailblazers and those darn diamonds, you know, in their rings. It's just absolutely amazing. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap this up, there are three types of people that see this presentation. And number 3 says, hey, Don Bert, I really appreciate it. I don't need any cash flow. I don't need my credit score to go up. It's already at 878. I don't need my debt to go down because I don't have any. Land banking, I own 20 blocks and 1,700 acres. I don't need any of this, but I appreciate you guys sharing it with me. Hey, we salute you and say thank you so much for at least giving us some of your time. But we sure you know some people that can actually use what we have. If so, please just share this information with them and get them in contact with us. Number 2 says, I'm not good at really talking to people, but what I do want is the experts. I do need to get with these enrolled agents. I do want to see my credit score increase. I do want to take full advantage of Wealth Max and Equity Match, get my debt down, and know what my millionaire date is. For you, we say text the person who invited you to the Zoom and let them know that you are a number 2. So text number 2 to whoever invited you. Let them know that you're number 2, and they'll send you a special link to go ahead and get started. And then number 1, Bert, number 1 says, Don Bert, man, y'all could have shut up 25 minutes ago when y'all started talking about all of the major sporting events that's been postponed and canceled due to this coronavirus. And then when y'all started talking about people's cash flow and credit scores and everything else, I'm ready to take full advantage of the entire membership. Ladies and gentlemen, it's $228 one time and $119 a month. And the best part about it is it's all tax deductible as well. Text the individual that invited you to this Zoom and let them know whether you are a 2 or a 1. Go ahead and get your password and get started. And please, we will see you guys tomorrow at 12:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another edition of the Extra Digit Movement's 10K giveaway. Hey, Bert, you're a superstar, man. I appreciate you letting me rock with you tonight.
No, man, I appreciate you letting me roll with you. Next time, hey, I need to be doing some strategizing down in Cabo, my brother.
My man, I'm going to send you the invite, big guy. Hey, guys, you guys have a good evening. God bless.
Thank you.